Hello and welcome to a brand new episode of JoeScentMe. My name is Joe, and I'm your host for today, all the way from Milan, Esxence 2019. I'm here with Rola.
Hello, Joe.
And Lôr Perfumes. And this has been a long time in the making, and
Yes.
I'm so glad we get to finally meet.
Nice to meet you officially
Yes.
in real life after talking for a few months.
Yes, exactly. And I'm super excited about this brand because I've been waiting. The bottles and everything about it has been a mystery. And I'm just so excited to hear about how you started it, how you created it, and more about what we can expect here in the first collection here, the first 5. So,
Okay.
Yeah.
Sure. So how the idea came to life is basically I was doing my MBA
Yep.
at one point. That was about 6 years ago. And my thesis was about sensory branding. And through my research for my thesis, I met a lot of people that work in the perfume industry, in architecture and psychology with colors, etc. And when I spoke to people that work in the perfume industry, I just felt like their passion and how much they love their job. And I was just like, wow, like the fragrance industry actually exists, and there are people that create scents to change moods that are long lasting, etc. And my aim from that point on was to work in perfumes one day.
Wow.
It didn't happen instantly. It took me about 6 years to take the decision to quit my job in advertising, move back to Paris. I was living in Dubai back in the time. Move back to Paris, get into this adventure. And this is where I met Nathalie Feisthauer, who is the nose behind the 5 beautiful creations. I was very lucky to work with her and to meet her, and yeah. So what you can expect, so first we have these 5 fragrances that will be launching in September. So here we are doing a pre-launch of the brand. It's
Wow.
not yet on the market.
Wow.
We
Okay.
wanted people to get introduced to the brand, to the fragrances, get some feedbacks. And hopefully next year we're also launching 2 fragrances, one in spring and one in fall.
Oh wow. Okay. Great.
Thank you.
So where do we begin? Let's kind of have a talk about each one,
Of course, with
and
pleasure.
we'll smell them and talk
Of
about
course. So first we're going to start with the most, the lightest one.
Okay.
Okay. Just so we don't overpower our noses. So this one's called Misfit A. It's actually Mr. Cologne's favorite.
it. Okay.
I know you love him.
You liked it, yeah.
Yeah.
That's cool. That's good to know because I was actually curious if Mr. Cologne has been up here yet.
He came here and we did a video as well yesterday.
Good, 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 good.
So here we start off with a lot of grapefruit, pear, raspberry notes, and we go into clean musky notes directly. And it gives it like that unisex
Sure.
feel, even though it's fruity.
I remember this just being such a wonderful, inviting scent at the same time, but making me really happy when I smelled it. So, and maybe because of the fruitiness of it all.
Well, we created characters for each one of them, personas for the fragrances, and this is exactly what it says. It's playful, fresh, and unique.
I like it a lot.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
What we have also done that you might have not seen before, Joe, is that we created symbols to describe the olfactive families for each fragrance.
Great.
So here we have fruity, musky, and amber notes, and this is what we represented in the symbols. And you'll see each one of them has 3 different symbols. Now we'll go into the mimosa, dark mimosa,
This is a floral, by the way.
floral, powdery, and musky as well.
It's not what you think. It's not champagne and orange juice.
No, but that's what we represented on the image.
Yes.
So here, Joe, we created images using the main ingredients, and since people associate mimosa with the drinks, we added the
Yes.
champagne glass. There you
It's
go.
funny that I said that because I actually didn't even notice that. And it has a sparklingness about it, you know?
It
So
does.
maybe that explains it. It's bright again. It's very floral. And I know who will love this one. I know that Yana Tomalis,
Yeah.
or you know Yana,
Yes.
she would love this one.
Then we have to introduce her.
Yes, yes.
So perfect.
We've got more. We got
3 more. Exactly. So now we'll go into oud latte.
Ooh, yes. I like
Do you
this
remember
one.
that one? Yeah.
Yeah, it was called something else when I smelled it.
It was a laboratory name still. So.
That's right. Lab names are fun, aren't they?
So here,
Yeah, this one's definitely one of my. This I think is my favorite one for sure. It's a close between this one and this one,
yes.
but I haven't gotten there yet.
So the oud latte, we go into very chocolatey, coffee, creamy
Love
notes,
it. Love it.
and a tiny bit of oud, just like to make it perfect.
What did Mr. Cologne think of this?
He liked it as well. He
Okay.
liked this one a lot, and the Misfit A the most. These two
Okay.
were his
Okay,
favorites.
good. So
Yes.
we're on the same page.
You're on the same page.
That's right.
And now we'll go for the pétale d'oud. And here we're on a very strong oud, flowery, musky fragrance.
I can smell it.
Yeah. There you go.
Now, are you using a real oud with this?
Yes, I am.
Okay.
Can you smell it?
Yes. Is it a Cambodian oud or what kind of oud?
It's a mix.
Okay. It definitely smells real. It doesn't smell like a cord or some
Yes.
fake thing. It's a gorgeous rose oud. Now I know there's a lot of rose ouds on the market, but none of them look like this. Okay.
True.
None of them are in this sexy black bottle. Okay.
That's true. And we have saffron, we have honey, we
Oh, yeah,
have
it's so
nutmeg.
It's so good.
Quite different.
Oh yeah.
And now we'll go for the last one,
Yes.
which is one of my personal favorites
Yes.
because it's super controversial, it's different.
Right.
It has its own personality.
Sure, and I think it's probably your most polarizing one too.
Yes.
But
It is.
polarizing not in a bad way. Polarizing in a way that you either love it or you hate it, but it's still fun to see people who don't like it at first turn around, like it later.
Yes.
It's very interesting to see this about this one. Because it's got such an interesting opening, and there's nothing. I mean, seriously, this is very unique. This from the whole set is probably whereas these are safe, and they're very, I wouldn't say predictable, but
Yes.
they're safe. This one here takes a very different approach, which
Yes,
I like about this.
it's risky,
It's
definitely.
a bit more experimental and risky, like you said, but it's not challenging. I don't think it's a challenging.
It's not
thing at
challenging and it develops really nicely on men and
yeah.
women alike. So here we're starting on mandarin
all.
notes.
Yes,
We go into different types of leathers and suede.
I do get the leather. Yeah.
And then we go into mate notes, the
Yes.
Argentinian drink. And we
So it's
finish
got
it
a
off with
breeziness.
peach.
Yeah, yeah.
So it just like softens the whole thing.
Really awesome stuff right
Yeah.
here. So far, this is your first 5.
Yeah.
We have 2 more coming.
2 more coming.
Maybe by the time this video will be out, maybe sooner or later.
Yeah. No. It won't be out yet.
Next year.
Yeah,
That's what I'm
next
talking
year,
about,
next
yeah.
year, next
The
year,
video
we'll
will be
have
out
time.
this year, probably in a few weeks. But next year there's like 2 more coming. So it's gonna be exciting. This is gonna be a very complete line. It already is, but we're gonna add some more really cool ones for you. So
Thank you so much.
the price points for these.
The price point will be around 200 euros.
Okay.
Yes, across all markets. So the price will be similar if you go
Yeah.
to Dubai, Paris, New York, anywhere.
Do you have any retail shops right now yet picked out for the US?
We have a couple of distributors that we are
Okay.
in contact with. We're in discussions with them. We have not picked our final one yet.
Okay.
But hopefully by the time the video will be out, we'll have some retail.
Yeah, I already know that this
places
would be
in
a
the US.
great spot for a couple of my friends in different places. So I will definitely share this with them. I would love that.
Amazing. I'd love that. I'd love to be in the States for sure.
Okay, well
Thank you.
This is Lôr, guys, and this is this is what 7 years in the making, pretty much.
It's you can say 5 years of brainstorming, self-brainstorming, and then 2 years of real hard work.
So 7 years in the making.
7
years.
years.
And it's an amazing line, and I'm really
Thank
proud
you.
of you.
Thank you so much.
And
Like,
I'm so
I'm so glad
excited.
you like them and that
Yeah.
you're excited about it and that we got the chance to meet even before Esxence and talk about each fragrance, get your feedback.
Yes.
It was super, super constructive.
Absolutely.
Thank you,
and
Joe.
here they are today, thanks to all
Thank
the
you.
constructive criticism and things that have come along. This is such an exciting release. So
Thank you, Joe.
super happy for you.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
So guys, I'm gonna include all the links to Lôr, including social media, where to buy, their website, everything. I'm gonna be down below in the notes, so make sure you check it out. You can click on the links right from the video, so make sure to check it out. Thank you guys for tuning in, and we'll see you next year at Esxence 2020.
Bye.
Bye-bye.